Record. All right. What we're going to do today is we're going to divide things up a little bit. We're going to concentrate on abs, butt, back, arms. So we're going to do A, B, B, A. Not that that's the only thing we're going to do. You're still going to be working your core the whole time, but we're just going to go through your body parts sort of like that. So we're going to start with abs. So I want you to lie down on your back with your knees bent. And normally we would be setting our posture this way. So now with your back flat on that mat or with your back in a neutral position, I still want you to go through your body and set it. So take a couple of deep breaths. And as you blow that air out, scan your body, just like you were doing it as you were seated, and just like you're setting your posture. Expand your shoulder blades. The back of your neck is nice and long. Take a big full breath, and as you blow it out, close those ribs, pulling your hip bones together and activating your pelvic floor. Not a pelvic tilt. You're just really going through to set that body and getting some awareness there. Your knees are bent, your feet are hip distance apart. Let's do a couple of easy chest lifts just to sort of warm things up. Close your ribs, press your spine down in that mat, take a full breath of air in, float your head up, reach for your heels. Now roll your upper body back down, go back to that really nice, good awareness of your posture. Close your ribs, press your back down, blow that air out and reach for your heels, making sure you're not doing a pelvic tilt, and roll that upper body down. I want awareness of all of your movements. Again, close your ribs and lift it up and roll it back down. And let's do that one more time. Close your ribs, press your back down, float your head up, lift, and roll it back down. All right, now I want you to pull your feet together, squeeze your knees, take your hands back behind your head. We're gonna sort of do some rhythmic stuff. I don't know of a better word to call it. So we're gonna work in counts of 4. So you're gonna squeeze your knees together, and you're still gonna do that chest lift and lift it up, 2, 3, 4, and down, 2, 3, 4. Now, I'm not going to keep counting. You can count your rhythms. 2 more. Up, 2, 3, 4, down, and up. Squeeze those knees together, and down. Now bring it up, and stay there. Now rotate to the left. Rotate. 1, 2, 3, 4, and center. Don't drop your shoulders. Rotate the other way. 2, 3, 4, and center. And again, you're still pressing your sit bones down and center. 2, 3, 4. Press your head into your hands 2 more times. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Center. 2, 3, 4. Other way. 2, 3, 4. Center. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, center, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Come back to center and hold it. Left leg, tabletop, 2, 3, 4, down, 2, 3. Other leg. Pull it up and down. Now I want you to think of lifting your leg from way up high in your rib cage, not so much in that quad, but use that core to lift your legs. Let your head relax in your hands. Up, 2, 3, 4. Making sure you're not doing a pelvic tilt. Keep breathing. One more time each side. Up, 2, 3, 4. Down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 2, 3, 4. Down. Now pull that first leg up. Stay in your tabletop. Both together. Down, 2, 3, 4, up. Try to lift those legs from that rib cage, high in that rib cage, and up, 2, 3, 4, down, 2, 3, 4, up, 2, 3. One more. Pressing. Keep breathing. up. Now leave your legs up, but take your head down. Put your hands on your quads. Now, we're just gonna squeezing your knees together. You're gonna press your back down. Press it down, 2, 3, 4. Release it, 2, 3, 4. Pressing into your quads as you press your back down. And release it. Opening up your shoulders and pressing it down. And release it. One more time, press into your quads, press your back down, and release it. Stretch your legs up towards 90 degrees. Take your hands down by your side. Take a good hard flex on your hands. So you've got some forearm activation. Lift up your head, neck, and shoulders, and you're gonna pulse your palms toward your end of your mat for 2, 1, and 2. Straddle your legs, bring it between. Push and push. Come back to your starting position. Push and push. Lower your head down. 2. Here we go. And 1, 2. Straddle. 1, 2. Back to 90. Push, push. Lower your head. 2. Again. Up, up. Straddle, straddle, push, push, lower. You got 2 more sets. Push, push, straddle, straddle, push, push, lower your head. 1 more time, and push, push, straddle, straddle, push, push, lower your head, bend your knees, press your shoulder down. All right, now we're going to go into our 5 exercise series, still maintaining that count of 4 or a variation of that count of 4. So one knee is in, other hand under your knee, lift up your head, neck, and shoulders and stretch. Now you're going to pulse it twice. Pulse, pulse, change sides, pulse. Now 4 singles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pulse. 1, 2, 1. Singles. 4, 3, 2. Again. Pulse, 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 pulse. Single. 1, 2, 3. 1 more set. Lift that upper body and pulse, pulse, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Take a break. Now, a little variation on your double straight leg stretch. So arms and legs both go the same direction. So stretch your legs out to 45 degrees. Arms hover over your quads. Leave your legs there as you take your arms overhead. Circle your arms around, bring your legs to tuck, then lower your upper body. So that's your pattern. Stretch both, move your arms, circle to tuck, lower your head. Stretch both, arms up, bring it to tuck, lower your head. 2 more. And stretch both, arms overhead, circle to tuck, lower your head, and stretch, and lift, and circle, lower your head. Single straight leg stretch is the same pattern as your double straight leg stretch is your same pattern as your single leg stretch. Stretch it up, and pulse, pulse, change, pulse. Now 4 singles. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2, 2, 2, 2, single. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, pull, pull. Both legs have energy. And 1, 2, 3, 1 more. Pull, 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 pull. Single. 1, 2, 3. Legs up. Support your head in your hands. Here we go. Down, 2, 3, stop it at 90. Down, 2, 3, stop it at 90. Breathe, don't hold your breath. One more, down, 2, 3. All right, your crisscross has your same pattern. 2, 2, change, singles, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 1, keeping those elbows open, rotating through your rib cage area. 2, 2, keep breathing. 1, 2, 3, one more time. 2, and 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Take a break. Hands come down by your side. Sway your knees from one side to the other. Just an easy stretch. Stretching your quad, stretching your obliques, stretching a little bit of that low back. All right, now let's take a full break. So drop your knees all the way to the right. Look slightly over that left shoulder. Close your ribs. Breathe, don't hold your breath. Now use your belly and pull everything through your center and drop your knees to the other direction, looking slightly over that opposite shoulder, keeping those ribs closed. And pull it all back to center. Stretch your arms up to the ceiling. Flex your feet. Open your legs hip distance apart. We're going to do some good morning roll-ups, and we're going to try to do it in our counts of 4. Take a full breath. Close your ribs and close your head up and slide those heels out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Reach. 2, 3, 4. Roll it back. Slide your heels up. 3, 4. Again, breathe as you push those heels out. Remember that you're contracting that upper six-pack area. Slide those heels back. 2, 3, 4. Again, push those heels out, trying to keep your arms parallel to the floor. Back. 2, 3. One more time. 4 to get up. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 to stretch. 2, 3, 4, and 4 to roll back. Keep your legs straight. Now, squeeze your heels together. Let's do some straight leg roll-ups. Hands back to 45 degrees. Close your ribs. Take a full breath. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Roll up to a straight position, squeezing those heels together. Now, roll halfway back. Then take your arms back and roll the rest of the way down. Circle your arms around as you come up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lengthen. 2, 3, 4. Halfway back. 2. Arms. 2. Then down. 2, 3, 4. Circle up. 2, 3, 4. Lengthen. 2, 3, 4. Halfway back. 2. Arms up. 2. Roll the rest of the way. One more time. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Lengthen. Don't let your belly relax on your quads. Halfway back. 2. Arms up. 2. Roll the rest of the way. Circle it around and come on up and stay up. All right, let's roll like a ball. Make sure you got plenty of mat behind you. So the lower your hands are to your ankles, the more challenging it is. You decide where you want to hold. Your knees do not have to be together. Your knees are open, pointing toward your shoulders. Come to your perched position. Squeeze your heels together. Now, we can try to do a 4 count. Squeezing those heels together. Here we go. Back, 2, 3, 4. Up, 2, 3, 4. Okay, a little bit faster 4 count. And 1, 2, 3, 4, up, 2, 3, 4, back, 2, 3, 4, squeezing those heels together. Still trying to keep some rhythm, so you have the same pace going back as you do coming up. One more time like that, squeezing those heels together and up. All right, now 4 more. Elbows on your knees. Here we go, back and up. Whoa, and back. Still trying to maintain that nice rhythm, and back and then up. Really tough. Elbows to your knees. One more. Back and up. Whoa, and stretch it all out. All right, let's do some spine stretch, just to give those abs a little bit of break. All right, so the same basic concept of your spine stretch, up nice and tall. Now think of getting your waist nice and narrow. Remember your 6-pack. You're going to try to just contract the top layer of bricks in that 6-pack. Squeeze your buns. Top of your head reaches up, 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 up. Nod your chin. Here we go. Reach it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, and roll it up. 2, 3, 4. And top of your head. Squeeze your buns. Just the top layer of bricks in your 6-pack. Come on, get that spine stretch. And up. 2, 3. Now let's slow it down. So we're going to take 4 to get out. We're going to hold it for 4 and then 4 to come up. And out. 2, 3, 4. Now keep reaching. 2, 3, 4. Then start it up. Slide your shoulders down. Open up your collarbone. Top of your head reaches up. Nod your chin as you go out. Contracting the top layer of your bricks. Reaching. 2, 3. Pushing through your heels. And articulate it up. You slide your shoulders back. Roll that head up. One more time. Up. And reach it out. 2, 3, 4. Come on, keep reaching. This is spine stretch. Get your waistline nice and narrow. And up. 2, 3, 4. Let's go into your saw. Still keeping that same count. Rotate. 2, 3, and stretch. 2, 3, 4, and recover. Up. Unfold. 4. Rotate. 2, 3. Both arms stretching. Keep pulling back on that opposite hip. Roll it up. 2, 3, and recover. Again, rotate. And stretch it, stretch it, stretch it, stretch it. And recover. 2, 3, 4. And rotate. And reach. Come on, both arms are reaching. Pull back on that opposite hip. Remember, you're still using that same contraction that you did in your spine stretch as you're reaching, 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 and recover. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stretching. 1, 2, 3, 4. Recovering. 2. One more time each side. Rotate. Keep breathing and reaching. 2, 3, 4. Up. Recovering. Last time. Rotate. And both arms are reaching, reaching, pulling back on that opposite hip. And recovering. Pull those feet together. Let's put your hands on your shoulders while we get just a little bit more rotation. Squeezing your big toe joints together and rotate. 2, 3, 4. Get taller, 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 taller. And rotate. Come on, get taller, get taller, get light on those sit bones. Back. Keep squeezing those big toe joints together and rotate. 2, 3, and forward. 2, 3. Keep breathing. Come on, squeeze those big toe joints together. Don't sink into your sit bones. Pull up, get light on that mat. Come on, get taller, taller, and center. Keep breathing, don't hold your breath. And one more time, and up, 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 and over to the center. Last time, come on, tall, 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 tall. Come on, through the top of your head, center, and stretch those arms out. Lengthen it long, and relax it down. Enjoy that hamstring stretch. Let your back relax, but don't let your belly relax on your quads. Just enjoying that stretch. Let's do one more nice, good, full stretch as you roll up. Bend your left knee. Grab a hold of your left shin with your right hand and turn, 2, 3, 4. Put it down and lift. 2, 3, 4. Elbow to your quad. 2, 3, 4. Release it. 2, 3. Change sides and rotate. 2, 3, 4. Put it down. Lift it, push into your hands. Use that elbow to make that turn and return it. First side again. Turn. Hand down, lift, tall, 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 tall. Elbow to your quad. Push, 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 and return. Change legs and rotate. Push into that back hand so you're getting taller. Taller, taller. Use that elbow. Come on, get a little more rotation and release it. One more time each side. Rotate. And put that hand down. Lift, 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 lift. Elbow in, push. Come on, get that rotation and return. Last time. Rotate. And down, push. And use your elbow and release it. Good. All right, still working on those abs. Let's do some side ab work. So I want you to roll so your right leg is on top, and I want you to be fairly close to the front of your mat because you're going to need to have that mat available to you. Support your head in your hands, or you can stretch it out long, whatever works for you. Now, you're in a straight line, fairly straight. Remember the rules. You're really working both sides of your core, using your top hand. Both legs lift for 4. 1, 2, 3, and down. Now, when you lift, don't drop those bottom ribs. Lift, 2, 3, 4, down, 2, 3. Again, lifting both, 2, 3, 4, down, 2, 3. One more time. Lift, 2, 3, 4, down. All right, now we're going to change it. So you're going to lift up, 2, 3, stay up. You're going to roll to your butt and you're going to hit your 100th position. 2, 3, 4, roll back to your side. 3, 4, and lower. Here we go. Up, 2, 3, 4. With control, roll, 2, 3, 4. Roll back. Come on, come to that parallel position. Down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 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 up. Reach that 100 position. Come on, you got energy in both legs and arms. Roll it back. Everything moves as one. One more. 2, 3, 4. Hit your 100 position. 3, 4. Roll it back. Down. 2, 3. Now bring it up. Hold it up. Now use your top arm. You're going to bend from your hips as you bring those legs forward. 2, 3, 4. Back to your straight line. Keeping your tailbone pointing back. Don't let your hips do a pelvic tilt. And it's okay to use that top arm and back, 2, 3. Come on, both sides of that waistline are working. You're really working to keep those bottom ribs up, back, 2, 3, 4. Now both legs are up. Now just your top leg. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now this time take it back behind you. 3, 4. Front. 2, 3, 4. Back. 2, 3, 4. 2 more. Front. 2. Don't pop those ribs open. Keep those hips parallel or perpendicular to your floor. Last time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back. 2, 3, 4. And lower. Good. Swing it around to the other side. So you're towards the front of your mat. Now you know why you have to be on the front of your mat. Your head is relaxed in your hands, or your arm could be straight. Close your ribs. Make sure that you are perpendicular to your mat. Don't let your top hip roll back. Use your top arm. Here we go. Lift, 2, 3, and down, 2, 3, 4. Up. Both sides of my powerhouse are working. For some reason, I feel like I'm using one side more than the other. I feel like I'm using my top side a little bit more, but that bottom side is still really, really active. One more time. Up, 2, 3, 4. Down, 2. All right, now we go to our 100. Up, 2, 3, 4. Roll to your 100. 3, 4. Roll it back. Keeping those legs up, lower, keep breathing, up, 2, 3, 4, 100, 2, 3, 4, back. Come on, use that core. Trying not to use momentum. You got 2 more, up, 2, 3, 4. Hit your 100 with control. Roll it back. And lower. Last one. Up, 2, 3, 4. Hit your 100. Everything stays parallel. Everything moves as one. Down, 2, 3, 4. Lift them up. Now both legs together. Bring them forward. 2, 3, 4. Wow, one side is very different. And lower. 2, 3, 4. Up, up, up. Now keep your tailbone going back. Don't come into a pelvic tilt. And it is perfectly okay to be using that top arm for stability. And forward. 2, 3, 4. Keep breathing. Don't hold your breath. One more time. 2, 3, forward, 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 and back, 2, 3. Make sure you're coming to that straight parallel position. Up. Now one leg, top leg, forward, and back. Don't pop those ribs open. Nothing is moving in that powerhouse. And back, and forward, and back. One more and forward. Both sides of that waist are working. And back, 2, 3, 4, and lower. Woohoo! Good. All right. Moving into our buns. So we start with some bridges, of course. So get back to your back, and your heels are in a comfortable position. I want you to put your hands on your thighs, all right? And roll it up as you push into your quads. Roll it up, 2, 3, 4. Now, as you roll it down, push into your thighs. And roll it up, 2, 3, and roll it down. and roll it up. And pushing into your quads, reach your shoulders down. One more time, and this time you're going to stay up. 2, 3, 4. Now, inch your feet closer together and inch your knees closer together. Bring your heels in a little bit closer to you. Put your hands down by your side. Open up your shoulders. You're going to lift your heels up. 2, 3, 4. Down. Don't let your butt drop. And this is amazing work for your butt. You should really be feeling this in glutes and hamstrings. And up, 2, 3, 4. Down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 2, 3, 4. Down. Keep squeezing those knees together. And up. Heels up. Stay there. Now, this isn't articulation. This is hinge. Lower your hips. And lift. Try to leave your heels up. If that doesn't work for you, then put your heels down, but squeeze your glutes together. And down, 2, up, 2, down, 2, up, 2. Lower your heels. Now, inch your feet out a little bit wider. Get your hips up as high as you can. Now, we're going to do some rotation. This is working some of that SI joint. So I want you to leave your right hip up, lower your left hip towards the mat, drop your left hip. Now, both hips, keeping in that diagonal, both hips lower, lift it back up in that diagonal, then bring your hips back to parallel. We're going to go the other side. So you're going to drop a hip, lower your right hip, lift your right hip, bring it back to square. Drop your left hip, lower your left hip, bring it up, bring it back to square. Drop your right hip. Now, as you're doing this, making sure that you're not popping your ribs open. Drop, lower, lift, center. Drop, lower, lift. One more time each side. Drop, lower, lift, up, drop, lower, lift, center. Bring your right leg up to 90 degrees. Now you're going to lower and lift your hips. Lower and lift. And lower and lift. And lower and lift. Press your shoulders into your mat. Now pulse it up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend your knee, bring it back down. We are not going back down. Lift that left leg up. Flex your foot. And lower and lift. And lower and lift. And lower and lift. And lower. Now pulse it up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lower it down. Good. Bring your knees in. Take that nice, easy stretch through your glutes. Working those buns. Good. Give yourself a kick in the ruck and come on up. All right. We're going to go to your bellies. We're still working butts, but we're also going to start to add a little bit of your back work. So you can either put one hand on top of the other with your forehead on your hands, or you can put your hands sort of under your hip bone, your pubic bone. I'm going to put mine here because I feel like I get a little more work through my upper body. I mean, my upper body is a little bit more relaxed. All right. Your head, your forehead can be down, or if you want a little more work, you can hover your head, but you decide. Now, let's set your posture. So slide your shoulders down, close your ribs, pull your belly button in. All right, I want you to bend your knees. Bring your heels together and let your knees go out a little bit wider than your hips. That really makes you want to arch your back. So pull it up. Pull that belly button up. Use your belly to protect your back. Keeping your heels together. We're gonna, and drop your heels. First of all, keep your heels, your legs, your knees at a 90-degree angle. We're gonna just push our heels towards the ceiling. Up and down. And up. You're trying to get your quads off of that mat. You're still working your butt. Now, drop your heels towards your butt, towards your glutes. Now we're going to do it again. I want you to try to keep your heels as close to your glutes as you can as you lift and lower. Don't sink into your back. Keep pulling that belly button up. And lift and lower. Lift and keep your quads up. Extend your legs out to a straddle. Bend your heels back together. Bend your knees, heels back together. Extend it out. Come on, pull your belly button up. Don't sink in your back. Bring it in. Extend it out. And bring it in one more time. Extend it out, 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 out. And lower your legs. Now with your legs in a straddle and your knees are straight, you're going to lift and lower your legs, trying to keep your knees straight. And up and down. So you're trying to get your quads off of that mat. You're still working your butt. Lift and lower. Pull your legs together. If you have your hands under your hips, bring them around. Put your forehead on your hands. Slide your shoulders down your back. Legs are hip distance apart. Pull your belly button in. Flex your feet. Heel beats. Now, as you extend, try to lift your quads. And heel beats. And extend. Keep your quads up nice and high as you can. They won't go very far. That's okay. One more time. Heel beats. And extend. And bring it all down. All right, now let's move from so much glutes to adding a little bit more of your back. So put your forehead down and bring your hands beside your legs. Now, keeping your head down, I want you to reach your arms towards your heels. Keep your head down. Expand your shoulder blades, close your ribs, pull your belly button up, and lower. And reach, 2, 3, 4, and lower, 2, 3, 4, and reach, 2, 3, 4, and lower, 2, 3, 4, and reach, 2, 3, 4, and lower, 2, 3. Now hover your head. Don't let your neck crick. Now, keeping your arms down, stretch your legs out long, 2, 3, 4, and lower, 2, 3, 4. Pull your belly button up and down, 2, 3, 4, and reach, 2, 3. Come on, stretch and down. One more and stretch. Now leave your legs there. Your legs are hovering. Turn your palms to face your quads, the outsides of your quads, and press your hands into the outsides of your quads. Press them in, 2, 3, 4, release. Breathe, squeeze those palms into the sides of your legs, release. 2, 3. Again, squeeze, 2, 3, 4. You're really squeezing your armpits together. Pull your belly button up, squeeze. 2, 3, 4. Everything relaxes down. Now everything moves up together. Hover your head, reach for your heels. Everything pulls up. 2, 3, 4, and down. 2, 3, and up. 2, 3, and down. And up. Come on, reach those arms. Reach those arms. Slide those shoulder blades down your back. Work that upper back. One more. Reach and release. All right, now from here, let your legs relax. And I want you to bend your elbows and make what I would call a goalpost position. So your elbows are right in line with your shoulders. Your forehead is down on the mat. Make sure that your shoulders haven't come up around your ears. Slide your shoulder blades down. We're going to get a little bit of rotation through those shoulders. So you're going to keep your elbows on the mat. Keep your wrists square. Don't let your wrists break. And I want you to try to raise your forearms and your palms up, feeling the work across your shoulders and your back, and lower them down. It's a rotation of your upper arm. And lift them up and lower them down. Now don't forget about your posture. Close your wrist, pull your belly button up, and rotate. Feel that work across your back. And lower. And rotate up. And lower. Now, just your left arm, rotate it up. Now, lift your elbow and stretch that arm forward. Bring it back to your goalpost. Put your elbow on the mat and lower it down. Other arm. Rotate it up. Elbow is down. Stretch it out in front of you. Keep your shoulder away from your ear. Bring it back to your goalpost. Put your elbow down. Lower your forearm. Other side. Rotate it up. Extend it. So you're reaching with one arm in one direction and your shoulder is going the opposite. Slide that shoulder blade down your back as you bring it back to your goalpost. Lower it down. Rotate it up. Lengthen it long. Pull it back with your shoulder blade. Elbow down. One more time on each side. Don't forget about what your powerhouse is doing. Keep your ribs closed. Keep pulling your belly button up. Pull it back. Elbow down. Lower it one more time. Rotate it up. Stretch it out long. Pull your shoulder away from your ear. Pull it back with your shoulder blade. Elbow down and bring it down. All right, let's go into a little bit of a swan movement. So bring your hands down, probably about in line with your sternum. Pulling your shoulders down. Open your legs at least hip distance apart. So you're going to come up pretty high for this swan dive. Or this, it's not a dive, it's just a swan movement. But I want you to try to get your quads and your hip bones off of the mat. So you've got a marble under your nose. Start by rolling that marble out, press into the heels of your hands, and lift up. Open up your shoulders, open up your collarbone. Elbows come in as you control your descent and roll your marble back. And roll it out. This should feel really nice. You're not sunk into your low back. Keep pulling that belly button up and expand your shoulder blades and roll it down. 2 more. And roll it out. Press it up. Open up that collarbone and bring it down. And 1 more. Bring it up. And roll it down. All right, now come up to all fours. All right, now we're moving a little bit more into our arms. All right, now first of all, your hands are under your shoulders, your knees are under your hips. I want you to just rotate your upper arms, and it's okay if your hips move to start out with. So lower your elbows towards your mat, your hips can go down, and bring them up. Down, 2, 3, 4, up, 2, 3, 4, down, 2, 3, 4, up, 2, 1 more, down, 2, 3, 4, and up. All right, now we're going to do that again, but now I don't want you to move your butt. So you're going to keep your keep your hip bones where they are. Think about a camel drinking water. I don't really know what a camel looks like when they drink water, but that's kind of the way I think about it. So rotate those elbows and that upper arms outward. Now, keeping your hips where they are, think about lowering your nose to get down there. Now, when you come up, push into the heels of your hands, push into your hands, push into your fingers as you come up without moving your lower body. Down, 2, 3, 4, up, 2, 3, 4. Keep rotating those upper arms down, 2, 3, 4, up, pressing into those fingers. Push your hands away from you. One more time. Down, 2, 3, 4, and up. 2, 3, 4. All right, now move your knees back because we're going to go into a push-up. So you're going to take that modified plank position. You're on on the top part of your knees. Actually, I shouldn't say that. More on your quads. So I want you to still do. This time your elbows can go out. You can do a real push-up. 2, 3, 4. Tuck your toes. Come to a plank. 2, 3, 4. Knees down. Down. 2, 3, 4. Up. Tuck your toes. Come to your plank. Knees down. Breathe. Pull your shoulders away from your ears. Only go as far as you can without losing that posture. Up. And one more time. And down. And up. And plank. And down. Good. Bring it down. One more exercise for our arms. So sit any way you want to. I'm going to sit in my cross-legged position. Slide your shoulders down. Bring your arms out in front of you. This is what I call a whisk. You know a whisk is in the kitchen. So you're going to circle those arms. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Reverse your whisk. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Slide your shoulder blades down. Do it again. 1, 2. Press your shoulder blades down. Open up your collarbone. Reverse. Keep breathing. Now you're going to take them to a T. Here we go. 8, 7. Close your ribs. 4, 3, 2. Reverse. 8, 7, 6, 5. Again, first direction. Keep breathing. Don't hold your breath. Reverse. All right, now this is what I think is the hardest position. Up to about 45 degrees. And 1, 2. Pull your shoulders away from your ears. Reverse. Keep breathing. 6, 7. Again. 1, 2, 3. Reverse. All right, gang, we're going to go through our series one more time in each direction. Center. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. Reverse. Out to a T and first direction. 5, 6, 7. Watch your posture. Don't drop your head. And in front, overhead. 2, 3, 4. Pull your shoulders away from your ears. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. Oh, awesome. You guys, that was a great workout this morning. You kicked it. Have a great wet day. I will see you first of the week. If I don't see you ahead, next week, on Thursday, we're gonna do some weight work. So thanks, ladies. Enjoy. Don't call me bad names tomorrow.
Great class, Marnie.
Thanks, Marnie.
Thank you.